This warm rainbow light coming up the chest and the upper torso and the back. Relaxing deeply the left shoulder, the right shoulder, the left arm, all the way down to the elbow, down to the fingertips. Welcome to Sound Waves Heal. This is Rachel Chamness. Today, I'll be bringing you through a Mintakan past life experience meditation. It's called A Seat at the Table. In this meditation, you'll enter through a water portal, reconnect with your Mintakan past life memories, and take your seat at the great table, where no one is above another, and where we gather as equals to receive guidance and light codes for our mission on Earth. This is a past life that we all share as Lightworkers. And through this meditation, you should be able to reclaim these great light codes that can help you excel in your work in higher dimensional realms, in channeling, and in healing. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin to relax. If you're sitting comfortably, I'll begin with a clearing of your auric field, a deep healing, and an attunement to ready you for this meditation right now. So, as you get yourself situated, I'll bring forward some liquid Reiki shamanic healing. Now, as you get yourself ready for this meditation, make sure that you get into the position that helps you meditate the most. If you tend to fall asleep, then maybe sit up and watch the visuals on the screen, at least until we finish coming down the elevator in the induction section of this meditation. If you tend to think too much or have a hard time following because your mind is going really fast, then lay down or lay back and don't try to do anything. Just know you're being healed and it's a wonderful experience, and whatever happens, happens. If you have a hard time visualizing, then as I talk about things to see, pretend that you are using all of your senses except for sight, and experience it as if you have a blindfold on. And don't try, just experience. Now I'd like to attune you to the remembering of this past life in Mintaka. Again, let's take some deep breaths in at your own pace, while on the in-breath, just imagine bringing in all the opalescent light that's all around you. This beautiful healing light can heal you as you bring it into your lungs, and it goes throughout your body. And on each out breath, just release anything you don't need, and continue to breathe in the light and out what you don't need. as we call in our archangels and elements, our sacred sphere for this beautiful work. Beginning in the south, we call Archangel Michael with his flaming sword of truth and protection, his sapphire blue light, and the element of fire, bringing in this beautiful light all around our body. We ask him to use his sword to cut all cords, to release all stories and attachments, to clear us completely and stand in our south corner for protection and transmutation of all lower frequency energies to love. We are calling in only the highest light and the highest light beings. We call in Archangel Michael's tools and his protection teams to help us in this meditation to achieve what is for the highest good and the good of all. Then we'd like to call in the north, Archangel Uriel, bringing in his golden light and ruby red light, and his symbol, which is the golden pentacle. He brings in nature, peace, and surrounds you with a connection to the fifth dimensional ascended earth, connecting you to all nature beings and animals, elementals, and his teams and helpers, and his tools of manifestation and help for your light work. Then we call in the west, Archangel Gabriel, and the element of water. He brings in his diamond light as a large waterfall that cleanses and clears all chakras in the energy field. He brings in all of his tools and his water and diamond light teams, including the diamond light dragons, cleansing and purifying you in every state: physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, ethereal. Then we call in the east Archangel Raphael and his emerald green light and the element of air. He brings with him his tools and his healing team. He brings in his emerald green light to promote healing on the earthly plane. This light goes throughout your whole body, clearing you in every way, connecting you to your higher self and your ascension timeline, and raising our frequency. Then we call in all other angels and highlight being helpers and teams and tools of the horizontal plane now. We call in all spirit animals and totems, Fae elemental teams, ancestral family teams, starseed and galactic teams, spirit guides and other teams and helpers to come in now. We call in the vertical plane of ether or spirit, calling in Sandalphon below and bringing in that beautiful silvery light, connection with fifth dimensional ascended earth and Mother Gaia. Then above we call in Archangel Metatron with his golden orange light, bringing gold light from the great central sun, bringing in that connection to the ascension grid and anchoring that all the way down into the body, into the heart. And then we'll pull up again Archangel Sandalphon's silvery light all the way up to the heart as well. And just imagine or intend these two metallic lights converging with each other and going out into our entire energy field. Your entire auric field is now filled with silver and gold light of the highest order. These beautiful archangels then take this auric field and expand it and heal it until you can feel that you are a being of great light. Now, as these lights continue to surround us, it also begins to relax us more. And as we're still breathing deeply and comfortably, we call in Archangel Raziel and his warm rainbow light to warm us from the tip of our toes throughout all the bones in our feet, coming around our ankles, warming and relaxing up the legs, knees, thighs, relaxing your pelvis, your pelvic bones, your hip bones, coming up the torso, relaxing the lower back and the stomach area. This warm rainbow light coming up the chest and the upper torso and the back, relaxing deeply the left shoulder, the right shoulder, the left arm, all the way down to the elbow, down to the fingertips, the right arm, down the elbow, down the fingertips. And again, around the shoulders, this warm rainbow light relaxing the neck, the back of the head, scalp, relaxing the forehead, face, your sinuses, and your jaw, teeth, and tongue. The front of the neck as well. It feels so relaxing, and we find the perfect deepness for this meditation for today. Now you find yourself in front of a golden elevator, which is a portal of sorts, but you're feeling how safe it is to take this ethereal golden elevator to where you'd like to go in this meditation. So you press the button for down, and the elevator opens, and you choose the button that is lit up that says Mintakan Water Portal. And as the door begins to shut, I will count from 5 to 1, and as I do, the elevator will begin to move softly to the ground floor, where the Mintakan Water Portal awaits you. And as you go down this elevator, you will feel more relaxed and ready to receive the information in this meditation. 5. The elevator doors shut, and you feel relaxed and happy, knowing your destination awaits you. Here you can take good deep breaths and release them as needed, feeling the air quality in this elevator to be superior to anywhere else that you've ever been. 4. As the elevator descends, you feel lighter and lighter, all the worries having melted away, and a sense of calm anticipation is within you. 3. You are so relaxed, and you know the soothing sounds you hear will only relax you more now. 2. You now notice that your senses are more enhanced, your clairs, your psychic abilities, your every ability. Feeling, you can feel the air on your skin, feel the vibration rising. You can feel your body relaxing. You can sense a knowing of this meditation, and you may begin to hear sounds from this meditation or words. You may begin to see that everything you can do, you're noticing you're doing it better than you ever have before. And so you decide you will relax and just receive in this meditation as easily as breathing. 1. Though your elevator has reached its destination, the door hasn't opened yet. You're feeling a mixture of calm anticipation, relax and peacefulness, and insight that your life could use a little more fun. So you resolve to have a little fun with this meditation as the doors open to reveal a beautiful, shimmering water portal. And as you step towards it, you can touch it. You can put your fingers in this cool water portal, or perhaps it's warm. It's moving through your fingers. You can put your hand through, and if you do, you feel the other side. The vibration is very different from where you are now. It's a very high vibrational change. Since you know it's going to be very easy to breathe underwater in this type of environment, you may step through this beautiful water portal and you find yourself underwater, easily breathing. Look at your body now. Are you a water being? What type of being are you? Are you a star being? What do your feet look like? What are your hands? How are you swimming? Who are you with? Are you alone? Or are there others? And how deep under the water are you? How colorful is it here? As you're swimming through the water, notice, is there sunlight that is coming through the water? Notice plants, animals, friends, or notice the colors around you or the feeling of the water against your skin. Is this familiar? Do you remember this? Are you a water being, or are you at the top now, taking breaths and just swimming in this beautiful water? Either way, it's time to swim to the beach. So go towards the shore now. You remember the way. It's getting closer. You step onto land. Are you alone? Or are you with friends? Notice if your body changes as you step onto the sand. Do your clothes shift? Look around. What does it look like here? Does it look like an earth beach or different? What's the sky like? Is there more than one sun or lunar object? What's in the sky? Take a deep breath. Salt water in the air may smell different or feel different here. Really feel how the vibration here is different. This is not 3D. And perhaps the memories of this life are coming back to you now. Now as you're standing here, you see the grand marble building ahead. You remember this building. It holds so many great memories for you. And begin to walk towards it. You're not the only one walking towards this building. There are others. Maybe some of them are with you, your friends, your family. But there's a good many people here, or beings, that you recognize because they are all incarnate here as Lightworkers. You may see them in their form from Mintaka or their earthly form so that you recognize them. All manner of Lightworkers. One by one, easily you step into this large, beautiful marble building. And as you come in, the atmosphere shifts again. You feel the vibration rising even more. For there are so many beautiful souls here. And look around. Are there many tables or a great table? At each table, or the one table, there is no head. It is all equal. As you find a seat at the table, you feel the camaraderie and the rightness of being here. This is a gathering you're remembering. It is before the incarnation on earth that you are experiencing now. This is where you're receiving light codes for your mission here. So perhaps you remember, don't try too hard, just relax. Look around. Who's here? Do you recognize some souls here? You might want to look to your right. Who's sitting to your right? They take your hand and you feel their beautiful soul, their palm on your palm. Maybe you'll ask who they are here and have a small conversation. Now you'll look to the left. Who's at your left? What type of being is this? Do you know them? Again, palm to palm, you feel their beautiful light. And once again, you're struck by your rightness of being here. You're here because you have a beautiful mission to help those on earth work their way through ascension in the most aligned way. Now the lights glow and beings of light appear. You see them all around the room, and they're here to help you prepare for this earthly life. This isn't a talk, like a TED Talk. This is a great healing a preparation for Earth. You may receive messages telepathically, but this isn't a lecture. They begin transmitting light codes through your crown. For the teachings that you're receiving here are light codes for abundance and the law of attraction, to help you find ease instead of strife, to allow all to come to you, to learn these lessons as you are supposed to in this life, but learn them well. If this has been a problem in your earthly life so far, here's where you recall the light codes to begin attracting to you what it is that you wish with ease. And if you wish for advice, this is the time to ask for it. What is it that would be so worthy to know and understand about the law of attraction, about finances, or any kind of abundance that you seek? Now that you are aligned with the law of attraction, these beautiful beings of light begin bringing in the 7 principles that are necessary to live in this earthly life with abundance, joy, and high vibrational exchange. These laws come from Hermes, and I'll speak each one as light codes flow into your body for understanding. Perhaps deep understanding now, or perhaps it will unfold as time goes on. 1. The principle of mentalism. Everything in the universe is akin to a mental projection. Just like the law of attraction states that you use your thoughts to create your reality. For anything to be in your reality, a thought must have come before it. And through this principle, you understand that you are the consciousness that envelops your body, your spirit guides, your helpers, and spirit itself, that you are God and God is you, that you are the manifestation of the mind of the universe. And with this understanding, you can create the life that you want. And the light codes continue to come in to help you realize this in every thought, word, and deed in your life now. Number 2, the principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. Related to the last principle. This principle states that what we hold in our thoughts and our mind will become our reality. What is inside is without. Your thoughts and your feelings are amplified and shown to you throughout your life. You are deeply connected to the world around you. And how you're living your life is repeated back to you in every way. Through understanding this, we can recognize and break patterns so that we can live in alignment with our highest good and be harmonious with everything there is. You feel the light codes of this principle activating within your body, within your consciousness. As we go to number 3, the principle of vibration. Everything has energy of vibration in itself. And when our vibration is of a high spiritual nature, we are able to bypass low vibrational attack or interference. This is working through our negative thoughts to rest at positive thoughts. This is not spiritual bypassing, but understanding that by unraveling our deepest traumas and repetitive thoughts, we can come to a place of higher vibrational being. With this principle, you have the power to control your vibration instead of being controlled by it. And light codes come into the body to help you with this deep understanding. Number 4, the principle of polarity. This principle of polarity explains that opposite things are actually one and the same at different degrees. You have two opposites, but they are still one. The nature of duality in our planet helps us come through to a higher understanding and a higher vibrational shift into a crystalline light body. By understanding that the opposites are part of the one, you can learn how to transmute lower vibrational emotions into higher ones. By understanding the lesson, the teaching, and the reason. And as this happens, you can look more objectively at your life and come to a higher vibrational thought pattern called 0 point energy. As light codes flood into the body about this principle, you feel you're breathing deeper and lighter already. These 4 principles so far have already changed your life. As we go on to the 5th, the principle of rhythm. This principle is all about how to have ups, you must have downs, that there's a rhythm to everything in motion. Since everything has an energy of vibration and is in motion, you will experience ups and downs. But now understanding the last principle and being able to come into a 0 point energy state, you are able to go through these motions of up and down and know that is always just temporary. Your lows aren't forever, and you have many techniques to work through them to bring you back up again. And in the last principle, you understood that you can transmute from a lower vibrational state to a higher, since they are one, and they are in rhythm with each other and are meant to be. Now as light codes flood into your body, and as you look at this law from your human life, you recall what it felt like to look at it from your Mintakan life, for that was a different viewpoint, for you had not known this principle or felt it like you feel it on earth, and you did not know how these highs and lows would be felt so keenly in your earthly state. But as you see it now with a higher viewpoint, 0 point energy, you see that you've been getting better and better at these swings of vibration as you understand it better. And light codes, of course, flooding in. And now the 7th principle of gender. that all things have a masculine and feminine side. You can also think of it as the two sides that become one when in balance. For creation, masculine and feminine, or the balance of beyond earth and earthbound, or the balance of mind, body, and spirit. Learning to harness all of these principles and the law of attraction so that you can find balance on this earth. As these light codes flood in, you begin to understand all these laws from a deeper perspective. And you know that this will unfold as time goes on for even deeper understanding. You have been aligned with the Seven Hermetic Principles. You have been aligned with abundance and the law of attraction. And now it's time to assimilate all of this into your body. If you are open to receive now, I will channel some liquid Reiki shamanic healing for integration of all of these light codes into your very DNA of this world, of this body, of this life. As you're sitting at this table, absorbing all of this wonderful help for your light path on earth, suddenly across the table from you, a person comes into focus. This could be a spirit guide that you already know, or it could be a friend from Mintaka who wishes to act as a spirit guide in this moment. Either way, they are here to help you with any questions you may have now. And you can ask, why am I here in this life? What is my path on Earth's side? Or you may ask about your Mintakan life. Or you may have a few questions, but here's where you can ask these questions. Now, this being holds out their hands, and you hold out your hands, and even if the table is large, it condenses so that you can comfortably hold each other's hands, palm to palm, as more light codes are brought into your body, so that you can build the bridge between this Mintakan life and this earthly life, bringing back the memories, the thoughts, the goals that you had for yourself in this life. Here you were instructed and given help, and now you'll be able to use this help further than you've been able to before, for your eyes are open and you are truly connected to this past life now. If there are any blocks or any parts of this past life that need to be released, you feel them unravel and release. And you feel lighter than you've ever felt before, stronger, more capable, and it feels amazing. Now it's time to let go of your friends' palms and thank them. You might want to look around one more time, see who's here. It's really time to go. You know that you'll get more later in a dream or perhaps contemplation. You can say goodbye, walk out the door, down to the beautiful beach, looking at the beautiful water and the sunset. And if you'd like, you can dive back into the warm waters, returning to the water, and then returning gently to your body and to this present moment. I'll count from 3 to 1, and when I get to number 3, you'll be fully awake and you'll remember everything that's happened in this meditation, and will awaken to more insight as time goes on. 1, time to come back into your body and back into the room. 2, taking a deep breath in and out at your own pace. You may begin to move your fingers and toes as all the energy returns back into your body. And 3, now that you have your energy back into your body, your soul is clear and light. But let's take this moment to connect again to Gaia's 5th dimensional grid with just a thought, anchoring you back into New Earth and back into your body. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. In it, we talked about the law of attraction, the 7 Hermetic Principles by Hermes, abundance, healing, and more that you have as a birthright. For you came into this body, into this life, to be a light worker, and you have more tools than you realize. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. If there were some things that I talked about that you'd like to know more of, I've put some links in the comments. And I'd love to hear what you experienced. Please comment. Please also like and subscribe. I'd love to bring you more of these exclusive meditations and liquid Reiki sound healings, and treat you to a little bit of what we experience in my TAG Lightworkers membership. This meditation, however, was from a past Smoky Mountain Lightworker retreat, which I hold every spring, and I felt it was time to bring it to the collective. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me here at Sound Waves Heal.